Welcome back to Crafters TV. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend so far. It is Saturday night here in the UK. It is 2 p.m. across on the East Coast, and it means, of course, it's time for the Craft House, where we throw open the doors of the studio here at Crafters TV and we bring in some extra special guests for you. And it is a really, really special one this evening. Brand new products on the show for you, and a link up live to the wonderful Tiffany in Arizona. Tiffany, how is it going? It's been forever.
It's been a long time. I'm so excited to be with you. First of all, I love spending my Saturday morning with you guys over there. Love it. Wanted to let all of you know my son London, who's not here today, is sad that he's not here, Joe, because he loves working with you on these shows. He cracks up the whole time. So he said to say hi. But I'm super excited because we have new product and it's awesome. And I can hardly wait to totally get into everything. Totally. Boom. Let's get started.
Boom. Okay, we will get started. What I need to just let everyone know is that there is loads of product available for you. We're going to totally Tiffanyze you for the next 2 hours. Get yourself over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Click that shop the show button and have a look at all the fabulous things that are coming up. I know we're going to kick things off with the Craft and Carry Workstation. Brand new colours, whether you're crafting, whether you're not crafting, you're going to love this for home organisation, a load of other jobs as well. I cannot believe the price, $21.60 in the UK for Platinum members, $25.20 for Platinum members across the pond. Tiffany, what is it about the Craft and Carry Workstation? Why has it been one of the hottest items that we stock here at Crafters Companion?
Because it is a huge problem solver, Joe. So one of the things that happens when you're crafting is you make a mess on your craft table, and then you do that sort of tap and search thing where you're tapping around on your paper looking for your scissors or your rulers or whatever. And that is what this was designed for. So let me just jump into it really quickly. So when you get it, it's going to come like this. It has this little strap around it, and that just keeps it flat. There's no big secret to the strap. We just included it so when you're storing it away, you can keep it a little bit flat. And then inside, you're going to find these funky little panels, and each one of those, you're just going to stuff it into the bottom of each of the 3 sections, and that is what gives your Craft and Carry Workstation, trying to do this upside down and backwards, that is what gives it stability and shape, right? So you just want to stuff those down in there. They should be kind of hard to stuff in, so don't be afraid to just really push them. And then you're going to have all these little accessory dividers in here, right? These little flappy doos right here that you can connect or not connect. So you can leave it open, or you can connect them with the hook and loop fabric to divide up your sections and create smaller sections. So now what you've got is this tower of project storage. Not that exciting, empty. So let's move this out of the way and look at something that's totally loaded up. So this one, we've got it all loaded up with craft supplies, right? Look at everything that's in there. I have got tape and scissors and tools and cutting things, and I've got templates of all sizes. I've got my mat. But the thing is, without this, what would you have? You would have all of these things all over your desk, right? Buried, like rolling away. My stuff's already rolling away. And here it is. Here's the tap. Where's that die? Where's my scissors, right? Well, with the Craft and Carry Workstation, you're just going to take all the different parts and pieces. You're going to put them right in there, whatever pocket you want to use. And now you're going to say, okay, here's my layout, right? Here's my photos. Oh, I'm going to use this yellow paper because it's my favorite. All right. Now you're going to be able to do your layout, put your photos down. Now you might be making a card. You're experiencing the exact same process if you're a card maker, right? Everything that you want for the project gets everywhere. Well, now I can pick and choose what I want to use, take it out, use it, put it back, right? I need to use a corner rounder. I can use the corner rounder, pop it back here. I'm not burying anything. It is the perfect way to keep your workspace organized while you're actually working, to keep less stuff on your workspace. Okay, so you already know, that makes sense. That would be great if I had all this space on my workspace to actually work as opposed to store supplies. But the other great thing about it is, if I'm working and I need to clean up my space for some reason, I can just pick this up, put my project in the back. I'm going to put it in one of my 12 by 12 pockets right here. Sorry, it's hard to do these things when you're a shorty like me, right? I put the project back in the pocket. I put the pocket in the back of my craft and carry workstation. Getting hung up on my tag. Now look at my workspace, totally clean, right? So whatever I need it for, it's ready to go. Next time I want to work on this project, boom, there it is. Everything for that project, I've kept it together while I'm using it. Now when the project, I want to show you one other cool thing. So we've got all these little clear pockets that we've added, and those are awesome for dies. So if you're using a small die like this tag die, and it's out on your workspace, it's going to get lost, right? It's going to get buried under everything, but you've got these nice clear pockets, and those were specifically designed for with dies in mind, right? So that you can see them, you're not going to lose them. I got a tiny one in the front right here. You can work with them and put them right back. So whether you're using your Gemini or your Mini, everything you need is right there in front of you and easy to find. So it's super simple, but the big problem here is, how do I keep my workspace clean while I'm working? Now, right now, a lot of people are homeschooling. It's summertime. Kids are home from school, and they need things to do, and they have their own projects. Imagine if all of your kids, grandkids, they each had their own one of these, and they could just, when they left and went home, your grandkids, you just pick up their project, put it in the closet, and when they came back out, there it is. I mean, it's a great way to teach kids to take care of their own stuff, keep their own stuff organized, and it's just so compact. It's narrow, it's 13 inches wide. 13 inches by about 7 by 10, and then of course, however high you stack your goodies in there. So it's perfect for that. I'm going to talk about some other cool uses. Joe, home office. Absolutely a no-brainer for home office. But what I did, and I think there's some pictures on the website, I filled one of these with paper plates, napkins, salt, pepper, plastic silverware, napkins, straws, all the basic things you need for a picnic, all in this. So it goes in our motorhome. And then when we're sitting outside having dinner, I can just grab this whole thing with everything I need, put it on the table. Nothing blows away. Nothing gets dirty. Nothing gets lost. Everything is right there, right out in front of me. Super easy. And then I can pick it up again and put it away. So not only is it amazing for crafting, you are going to find so many other uses for it. I've got a couple more crafty uses. You want to see those too?
In just a few seconds. Having a few issues with your connection there, Tiffany. We're just going to try and get those ironed out. Now, 2 brand new colours for you in this collection. So you have got the purple, which you can go for, which is amazing. So we've got that available for you. If you want to go for it in the brand new purple, it is there. I know a lot of you have bought these. I had them in the past. We're coming back for a second one today. Absolutely. This is how it's going to come to you when it all folds down. The great thing about it as well, it's got a really low center of gravity. It's got like this weighted base on here. And what this means is when it's full, there's absolutely no danger of you knocking this over, which is excellent because this one is totally loaded up. And I'm going to show you that right now. So I've got in here an A3 cutting mat. I can take that out of here. I've got my small guillotine. That is in the back of here. We've also got a smaller A3 cutting mat in here. I've got 3 12 by 12 paper pads in here. I not only have a large cutting plate for my Gemini, I've also got in here some A4 cardstock. I've got my Gemini Junior plates in here as well. Then we've also got, I've got to try and put this all back in here in a minute. This is going to be fun, isn't it? We've also got the craft mat in here, so that's going to go into there. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 pens here in this side, which is awesome. I've got a tape pen around here. I've also got a ruler. I've got paintbrushes, massive ball tools, a die brush, another pen. I should have the pen in my pen place really, shouldn't I? Let's pop it over there. Then what I've got in the front of here, let me get more ball tools and pens out of here. I've got a pokey tool in here. I can see a bone folder. I've got an edge crimper in here. What else do we have? I mean, look, there is so much stuff within here. I've got 9 ink pads, explosion powders, glues and adhesives. I've got my tape runner in here. Also, I've got some glitter jewels and some embossing powder. And have I got more in here? Yeah, I have. Down here, let me just grab that little chap out of there. So this is what you've got. This is how it's going to come to you empty. And this is all of the stuff that has just been removed from that. So you can really see it is a real TARDIS this. You can get absolutely loads in, and you've got loads of options when it comes to how you're going to store things in. Should we try and put it all back in again? I think we better had, hadn't we? So let me see if I can in any way. Before I do that, I need to let you know already in the first, 11 minutes of the show, 10% now of the purple has already gone. So let's pop our 12 by 12s in here. Let's get that cutting mat back in there. That is a whopper, by the way, of a cutting mat. Look at the size of that. That's going in there. We're going to put our A3 mat in here. Let's get that guillotine in here as well. The guillotine is actually going to go in the back. Now you've got this really lovely deep pocket on the back too, so if whether that's projects as Tiffany was using hers for, or you're going to put something like your paper trimmers in there, they will all fit in there beautifully. Right, now this is the bit where I've got to try and remember where everything goes. We have got pens. This lovely deep pocket on the side is great for pens because you've got this mesh netting, which is excellent, and it's going to keep everything nice and secure, so they can all go back into there. Right, this is the bit where Johnny starts telling me where things go, but I'm not getting much help, I'm going to be honest with you. So in here, we're going to pop our ink pads. These go in here. I'm sure they go in here. So they do now. This is where they live. Ink pads are going in here. That's 9 ink pads into there. We've also got adhesives, so they go in there. I think they do. We've got explosion powders in the front of here. I have got a tape runner. A few tape runners. They're going to go into the front of there as well. Do you know what? Actually, I think I've managed to make more space in it since I emptied it. In here with our powders. Let's pop our tape runners back into there. I've got space in here for all of my brush tool. We're going to go in here. There's even a slot for ruler. Now, Tiffany is a ruler junkie. She'll tell you that. In you go there with the ruler. I'm going to pop the ball tools and my pokey tools and my scoring tools. Don't forget about these pockets here on the front. I love that so much of this is clear, so you're going to be able to see exactly where everything is. And the other thing about this is that everything is accessible. You don't have to unzip anything, you don't have to unlock anything, it's all there, good to go. Let's pop our craft mat into here. That's going to go in the side there. I actually think I've made a bit more room in here than I had before. I have got, though, all of this stuff. No problem. No problemo. We've still got so much room. All of my plates are going to go right in that lovely deep pocket there on the front. And I've got room for an 8x8 in there too. Look at how you are going to transform your craft space for £21.60, $25.20. You are going to get so much space back. If you don't have the joy or the luxury of a craft room, it doesn't matter, because when you are done, you pick this up, it goes in the closet, you get it back out, you know where absolutely everything is, which is fantastic. So you've got the pink one or you've got the purple one. Now, I'm not the only one that's got the purple one as well. I can see Tiffany has got the new gorgeous purple. This pink, Tiffany, this is a hot pink if I ever saw one.
You know, I'm a pink girl, you can kind of tell, but I love all the Totally Tiffany colors, pink, purple, turquoise, and black, and they all work so well together. So if you don't have purple things already in your collection, but you have the pink or the turquoise or the black, the purple is going to be a lovely fit in with all of that. So we talked about this initially as a project thing, right? To keep your desk clean, but it is perfect for organizing by craft. So you can see everything in here is for cutting and stamping. I've got pockets with dies in them. I've got the tape that I need. I've got my sponge here.
A few issues there again with Tiffany's connection. Let me see where everyone's tuning in from. So Suzette is in PEI. I think it's Prince Elizabeth Island, I'm not sure. Michelle's in Virginia, Lisa's in Minnesota, Kimberly is in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Connie's in from Tucson, Arizona, Lorraine's in from Malvern in the UK, a little bit close to home. I can see the crafting quilling lady is here. Sandy's in Pennsylvania, Judy is here, and Alicia's in Arkansas. She says whoop 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 indeed, Judy. Right, very busy immediately on this craft and carry workstation. It's very, very busy on the website. Which one at the moment? Is it still the purple one, which is our favourite at the moment? We still have it, of course, in the black available for you as well, so you can still get it in the classic black. But the two brand new colours, absolutely flying off the shelf. I'm going to give you an opportunity early doors, actually, to check out. It is that busy. Here's all the details on US shipping.
I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Oh, so much love coming in for everything Totally Tiffany. Susie T says, I have everything Totally Tiffany, just the lot. And I can vouch for that. I've seen Susie's craft room. It's a feat of organisation. Barbara's got 3 of those working, the stations that we looked at. Kathy says the product will be wonderful, take to my scrapbooking retreats. Patty loves all the TT products. Kimberly loves her workstation. She uses it for Gemini plates, rulers, etc. Katie's loving the craft and carry. And Kathy says this would be great to organise medication bottles and paperwork from the hospital or doctor. Absolutely, it would. It's great for so many different uses. We're going to move on to something now which is awesome. I think for those of you that like to scrapbook, you're going to absolutely love this. It's also great for a whole host of different uses. I love that you've got this really great quality binder in here, and then the great fastening, and you're going to be able to store everything inside here. Let me first open it up and show you the pockets. So I love that you've got these 2 longer, wider pockets on the side here. Great for storing all of the offcuts and scraps. How many of you guys cut into 12 by 12 papers and just have little strips of them, and they end up inevitably, maybe, dare I even say it, going in the bin? Don't get rid of them, store them all, because you're going to be able to store all of them in here really easily. I love the fact that this then closes up too, so it's going to be great for that. It's also going to be great for storing all of your gems in there, your rolls of, your sheets of self-adhesive gems. So that closes up. Let me show you the back pocket as well, because oh my, what a whopper you've got just here. If you've got 12 by 12 projects that you are working on at the moment, then this is going to be perfect for that. It's a really lovely, deep gusseted pocket that you've got in there. So you've got that there ready to store all of those full projects in. But then the joy really comes in this, with all of these different pockets that are in here. So you can see you have got something for every size when it comes to your scraps, when it comes to the papers that you want to work with and on. We've then got this one here, which is going to be great for your 6x6 papers. You've got space in the bottom here for your DL papers. Tiffany and the team really have thought of everything when it comes to this. We then move on to this really lovely 12 by 12 pocket on the back side just here. Really lovely big pocket. So if you are working on specific scrapbook pages, you want to store loose papers. I mean, we bring you loads of papers in 12 by 12 pads, but I know that's not the same for every brand. How often do you have pages of 12 by 12s that you've bought in InDesign packs, and then you end up with them dog-eared or maybe looking past their best? This is a great way to store them and keep everything gorgeous and in tip-top condition. You've got exactly the same here. Again, you actually get 3 of these pockets in here. Now, the great thing about this is not only do you have the pockets, but can you see, you actually have the central element in here as well. So it's a pocket attached to a pocket with that dig pocket in the center there. So maybe you're going to pop the gems that you're working on that are going with that scrapbook page into the back of here. Maybe this is where the ribbon's going to go. Maybe there's a certain punch, or maybe there's a stencil that you're going to use. Maybe that is where that is going to be stored. It gives you the option to do that. I love the fact as well that then you're able to label these up. The great thing is you can label them up. Maybe you're going to work on a whole wedding collection. Maybe you've got a Christmas collection. Maybe there's a Halloween collection. You're going to be able to build that up on your shelf, creating an incredible library of all of your stash, which is awesome. The other thing about this is as well, if you've got other pages that you want to use in here, this is a standard ring binder that you've got in here. So maybe you've got smaller pages from your Totally Tiffany organization. You want to pop those into there. Of course, you've got the option to do that. You get the binder itself. You also get the files that go inside there also. 2718, 3398 if you want to get your hands on it right now. It is incredibly busy. It was a recent launch here at Crafters TV, so it's great that we've got it back for you. Loads of you still sharing loads of love. Lois says, hey Joe, these products are the bomb. I love them all. They've been a lifesaver for my organisation. I also use buddy bags for other things around the house. Thanks, Tiffany. Absolutely. You know, these are all great products for crafting, but pretty much, you know, most of the products that you bring as Tiffany, especially when it comes to the buddy bags, the lowest tote, the tabletop organisers, some people that are not crafting are just using these for a whole host of things, aren't they, around the house? I need one of these for a home office, I think, because my life is a mess, Tiffany.
You know what, Joe, it's so funny you said that, because last time we talked, you talked about living kind of in a smaller space, and so having things that were organized and condensed was really important. And something like the Craft and Carry workstation is perfect for that. I mean, it's just a great way to get everything you need organized in one space. It's an awesome way to do that. The project planner, also a great way to store things.
Sorry, still having some technical issues there with Tiffany. Such a shame, because if any time I wanted to see Tiffany, it's in those Pride Cactus earrings. I mean, those earrings deserve a show on their own, I think. So, right, if you want to go for the Memento Keeper collection, you can. As I said, $33.98, $42.48, $27.18 as a Platinum member, or $33.98. So, Tiffany, we are having some connection issues. We're not sure if it's our end or Tiffany's end, but she is going to jump right onto Facebook for you. She'll be chatting along with you over there during the show. I mean, I'm going to hold the fort. I mean, I think, you know, the thing is, if Tiffany's watching, I mean, added pressure or what? Right, let's move on. So we're going to move on from this one. Let's pop this over here to the side. You've got to pop that back on the shelf, of course, if you are at home. We're going to move on to... Are we going over here? Oh, absolutely love this. Colour options for you here, right? This is the purple. I'm going to unpack this one for you in just a moment, but I want to show you those other colours first. You've got the black. You can go for it in the gorgeous hot pink, or you can go for it in that awesome turquoise blue. It is up to you. The great thing about this is it all stores flat for you, which is fantastic. So you've got these little panels inside. These pop out. Once you've popped those bad boys out, you can then just store that totally flat, so it's awesome. So if you are using it maybe to go to a crop or a craft retreat, you want to store it when you get home, you've got the option to do that. I don't think you will, because this really is like the ultimate organizer on your desktop, because this has those hook and loop fastenings on here. And then what we're able to do, let me just take that one out of there and pop it into there, is you're able to fold this all the way flat. So you imagine you've got this on your kitchen counter, on your worktop, maybe it is on your desk and it's got your crafty bits in. Ding dong, doorbell goes. Oh, I've got to put all this stuff away. Not a problem. Close it up. You pop everything you want back into here, and then you've got the handle so you can take this out and move it around as you wish. I'm going to again start to take out some of the stuff that we've got in here. What I love about it is that we've got these deep gusseted but also elasticated, tough pockets on the front of here. So in here we have got things like our explosion powders in here. I've got alcohol re-inkers in this one just here. I've got my foam pads in there too. As well as having this, you'll see all of these little compartments. They actually have compartments for your pens to go into. So if you want to use it to put pens in there, you want to put taller bottles in there and keep them safe and fastened and stored away, absolutely you've got the ability to do that. Let's move into the main body, because there's so many different options when it comes to how you might want to configure this and put it together. What we've got in here, let me show you how many ink pads do I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 11 ink pads right there in the box itself. Now, what we have is a divider in here. So you can see the divider? So that's great, but how about if you're thinking, do you know what, Joe? I don't want that divider. What I actually want to do is I want to be able to take that out, and then I want to be able to store all my A4 papers in there. Absolutely, you can do that. You can take that out. Maybe you've got your Gemini plates. You want to pop your Gemini plates into there. You can choose and you can take those out. So let me just pop that back in now. Let's pop into here. So I've got my aerosol adhesives. I've also got some sparkle pens in here too. Who's got their brand new glossy highlights? Again, a really lovely elasticated pocket on the side of there to allow you to pop those in. Let me pop this back in here over here, because if I don't tie this as I go, I am going to get myself in a right kerfuzzle. So let's just pop that back in over there. That's just one side of me. So let's turn that round and show you what we've got in the other side. How about your Gemini Junior plates? You've got room to store those in here. I've got an artist palette in here. We also have adhesives in here too. All of those brilliant pen pockets that I talked about. We've got all of our Illustrator markers in there right now, which is fantastic. Room on the front here to have even more goodies stored. The other great thing as well, if you've got things that are heavy and are fragile, you've got the two little straps on the front of here which go over, which is going to allow you to keep everything nice and safe. I've got gilding waxes in here, more ink pads in here too. In here we've got more adhesive. I've even got a whole pack of metallic inks in there. It really is so capacious. You're going to be able to absolutely store this full. Now I know we've kind of got this stored with a load of tools in here. It doesn't matter what kind of crafting you are into, this is going to be absolutely excellent for a whole host of things. Should we put these pens back into here as well whilst we are here? Now, the other great thing about this is that's not all you're getting so this is just this is the one with the other bits as well, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Johnny, I thought this was the price of just the bag on its own. Oh no, not at all. I haven't even shown you half of it yet, guys. So what we've then got, let's put these back in here. I already regret taking these pens out. Can you tell? I'm also slightly out of breath. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a workout, this show. Let's pop these into here. And we'll pop this back in here. The other great thing as well, what you've got is this element here. So you've got this elasticated element. So if you want to hook things in behind there to keep them nice and safe, you've absolutely got the option to do that. Let's go back round. Let's pop our ink pads back into here as well. So in we go with our ink pads. Great that we're able to store so many of those right there in our bag. So in that goes. So let me just grab that. There we go, let's pop that back into there. So that's all nicely stored away. I can even put my metallic inks back in there, and that is the whole thing good to go. Remember, if you're using it flat, that is absolutely great. Also, you've got the option then to open that out. You've even got, as well, a hook on there too, so you can use that. Now, that is just a half of it, right? Because how incredibly popular are always the Totally Tiffany buddy bags. You are going to get 2 buddy bags in here included, which is excellent. I love this. So you've got Terry here. Now Terry is going to be great for your tri-blend markers, but Terry's not only got side flaps and the front flap, which is this one just here. Oh, She's even got a back flap as well. So let me just pop this over, because not only can you use this as storage, this then folds down flat, and this is going to be your workstation. So maybe you're off on a journey, you want to take with you a few of your markers, then you can. It's like a really cool little project bag that you're going to be able to use as you travel around. Let's just pop that all back together, and that is then good to go there, as you can see. You're also getting Irene in here. Now, Irene is very clever. She has dual flap technology, because what you've got is you've got the ability to, we can use it closed. So say we've got short things in here. What short things have we got? Let's grab some short things and pop into here. So I've got my alcohol inkers in here. That's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to close it on the bottom flap, and that's going to keep everything nice and safe in there. However, you know, it's a different day, different strokes for different folks. We're going to pop something else in there. We're going to use Irene as an adhesive bag. That is no problem whatsoever. We just then use the top flap. So you've got different options when it comes to using that. Can anyone remember what was actually in there in the first place? Oh, these were in there. There we go. Let's pop into here our little inking tools. They go back into there, and we can close that up. The great thing is, as well, with the buddy bags, yes, they work brilliantly on their own. You can pop them in on a drawer, on a shelf, pop them into a drawer as an organizer. But what you're then going to do is you're then going to be starting the journey into Totally Tiffanization, because you're also getting the lowest bag as well. Now, you're not going to get you are getting the lowest bag, aren't you, as well? You are getting the lowest bag. I don't know how we're doing this. It's a good job Tiffany's connection's gone anyway, because I think she'd be having a nosebleed now if she realised we were doing all of this for $31.18 or $42.38 for platinum members. Lowest on its own is worth £14.99. Best part of $20 worth of value you're getting there included in that. Now, Lois is great for everything from a roast chicken to literally a portable craft room. You've got bags on the side, you've got inserts in here as well, which is fantastic. So you've even got a little space in here to pop, you know, a little bar of chocolate, a few snacks if you're on the go. You can pop your keys in there. It's all see-through, so you can see what you're doing, and all of your buddy bags are going to store into here absolutely fantastically. So you get that. So you get the Lois itself. You're going to get 2 of the buddy bags, and you're going to get also the incredible Tiffany tool storage as well. So you've got absolutely all of that. Now, there are some different colours available. Let me run you back through those options again when it comes to, this is the purple that you're looking at just here. You're going to get this and the lowest. You can also go for that gorgeous hot pink. Maybe you're going to go for the black, the classic black, or you want to go for the blue turquoise. It's completely up to you. What I would say is just do not miss out on it whilst it's on such an unbelievably incredible deal. Let's see what everyone's saying and everyone is up to. What is everyone going for? Bethany says, I love my carry workstation, which is the one we looked at earlier. I use mine for office supplies. I'm going to order another one for a crafty friend. Hello again, everyone, says Aisha. Running a little late, didn't want to miss out on all the tips. Barb says, I own most of the Tiffany products. I have 2 stations. I want more. Mary Lee is chatting away. Yolanda says, I'm doing a great job. Thanks, Yolanda. Lean says, I love the current buddy bag. It's a good size for stamps and dies. Lynn Harvey says, I've just placed an order for 2 purple workstations. Really looking forward to receiving them. Laura says, one of my absolute favourite Tiffany products is the album Fab File. I have an addiction to the Sarah signature in Nature's Garden. I always buy all of them. The collections fit perfectly into the file, including extra papers, pads, of course. I bought 5 yesterday in the Be Beautiful collection. Thanks, Tiffany. Laura from Minnesota. Laura from Minnesota, you are absolutely more than welcome, as always. Do you know where these went, Johnny? Any idea? I think these went in there. They went in there. I think these went, were they in here? Let's pop them back in there. I mean, I've just got so many options. Right, we've got to go back to that purple workstation because we are going to break the internet at the moment. If it's we've broken Tiffany's internet already. I think it's so busy. So what we've got here is that pink workstation. Let me share with you. This is a brand new color. You've never seen it before in this gorgeous hot pink. Tiffany loves pink. You may have noticed when you saw her craft room there. We do have it in the awesome purple, and this is your favorite item at the moment. 35 minutes into the launch, and 1/5 of the stock of the purple has already sold out and gone, which is incredible. It's amazing. The great thing about this is it is so sturdy because it's got that awesome weighted bottom, haven't we all? It means that it's really going to keep it nice and sturdy. I'm just going to share with you again what is in here. I have got a guillotine in here. That's a proper full-on guillotine in there. I have got my A2 cutting mat, I believe an A2 cutting mat. I've got an A3 cutting mat in here as well. I have got 3 12x12s in there. I've got full-size Gemini plates, A4 cardstock. I've got a 8x8 paper pad in here. I've got Gemini Junior plates in here. Let's come round to the side. We've got a ruler, a craft mat. I've got everything I could possibly need here for my painting and also all of my embossing. So I've got my paint brushes. I've also got the ball tools. I've got my die brush in there also. Got some colouring mediums around here on this side for you too. So sparkle pens. We've got aqua markers in here and all those things. Then what we've got are all of these little extra pockets. What I love about Tiffany's products is that she builds in all of these extra elements for you so you can see, whereas normally, I mean, a cost-effective way would have been to just not have the extra pocket on there. Tiffany pops everything in here. If you love jewellery making, maybe you've got little finders, maybe your little tools, your pliers that you want to have in the front of here, your go-to bits and bobs that you're always losing, you're never going to lose them when you've got this element just here. In here then we've got tape pens in here. I've got Cosmic Shimmer Explosion powders. I've got 6 ink pads in here, my spritzing tool, 2 adhesives in there as well. It is absolutely jam-packed full. Don't just think of this though as, of course, a great way to store your craft tools. Of course it's perfect for that, and the ability to move it around is absolutely amazing. How about a home office? How many of us would love to have a home office and simply don't have the space? Myself, I count in one of those people. This is great because how often, we've all done this, right? Bills come, they come in. You don't want to pay them. Let's face it, you never want to pay them, right? So they come in, and where do they go? They go beside the kettle, or they go behind the toaster, or they go, the worst one is you've got this cupboard here in your home. This isn't a real cupboard, I would open it. You sort of open it, and then you just slot them in here somewhere, don't you? And you hope that someone will come along and just pay them for you. It doesn't happen. This is great because you can put everything that's important in the front of here. You can see it, you've got it all in the right place. How many of us buy stamps and then don't know what we've done with them? Books and books and books of stamps. You can store those in here. You can pop your diary in here. It's going to be excellent for so many different things all around the home. I could even see you having these maybe in a bathroom as well. I cannot believe the price when you look at the fact that this is 2 new colours. The pink is brand new. The purple, a fifth of the stock has already gone. $21.60 if you're in the UK, $25.20 if you're in the US. It's so busy. In fact, I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. Let's share with you all the details of how you can watch and shop at the same time.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Absolutely, get yourself signed up, join the fun. What better time to join the fun than getting yourself organised? How often when you're crafting, some people, a lot of you out there have the luxury of maybe having all day to craft. That's brilliant. Not everyone has that luxury. If you have a couple of hours to craft, you spend 40 minutes getting everything out, 40 minutes putting everything back again, it doesn't leave you much time to craft. 40 minutes for mathematicians out there. But the great thing is about the Tiffany products is that they keep everything where you need them, ready to go. Pull them off a shelf, put them back onto a shelf. When you open things up, know where everything is. Have everything stored by category. Have it stored by occasion. We're going to move on now. We're going to actually look at the die and stamp storage solution bundle. Now this one is epic because what you're going to get in here is you're going to get the box itself. Now this is fantastic, the fab file, because you could be using this for all of your different finished projects. Maybe you go to craft fairs and you want to be able to sell your projects. You could maybe have all of your pre-done birthday cards in one, your anniversary cards in another. It's great for storing those. What it's also great for is storing your stamps and your dies themselves, because what you're going to get in here is you're going to get 4 of the magnetic panel bundles. That gives you 20 magnetic sheets in total, and that means that you're going to then be able to store beautifully all of your different dies. So you can have these in here, you can label these up, which is fantastic. It just allows your dies to pop on and pop off. The great thing about it is with the dies, as long as you look after your dies, they're going to last you a lifetime, and the best way to look after them is to keep them on these awesome magnetic panels. What we then have are these tab dividers. So remember, you are getting 20 of these included. You could have your dies, your stamps in here. Maybe you've got your dies in here. Maybe it's smaller gems, embellishments, ribbons, all of those little things that you tend to use. Maybe you're going to have all of your stamps in one. Maybe you're going to have your number stamps in here. Maybe you've got alphabet stamps that you want to organize. There's so many different options when it comes to how you can use these and put them together. But remember what you're getting, the incredible file itself, the fab file. You've got the little pull on here too. So if you want to have multiples of these stored on a shelf, pull them in and out, you've got the option to. You can label them too. So maybe you're creating a massive library of your stamps. Maybe you're going to have one of these with all your stamps in. You're going to go for another one with all of your dies in there. It means you've got the option to know where everything is. Have everything categorized and labeled, so you know if you're making a 40th birthday card. Maybe you've got a 40th birthday box. Maybe it's going to have stamps in there. It's going to have dies. It's going to have coordinating papers and cardstock, and be good to go. I think it's all about being organised, and that's why you guys love the Totally Tiffany range so much. Lots of you chatting away with me. Cindy says, I love Joe's weighted bottom comment. Oh, we were all there, aren't we? Evelyn says, oh, Joe, you're in great form today. I'm laughing out loud. Judy says, I love your joke about a weighted bottom. There is no joke there whatsoever, Judy. I have 2 of the workstations, one for crafting, one for my desk organisation. Katie says, Joe, I hate to tell you this, but the bill-paying fairy, she doesn't exist. I can testify to that. There is no fairy that pays the bill in my house. Barbara says, I need to behave because Totally Tiffany stuff is always so tempting to buy. I always find a use for it. Carlotta says, I've gone for 2 of the workstations. Deborah says, so glad you're here with us today. I am so glad I'm here with you as well, Deborah. Lorraine says, I have 2 fab files. I use them for embossing folders. Great idea for embossing folders. Wonderful for finished projects. What you've also got, of course, is you are getting the magnetic panels and also the stamp pockets. There's no reason why. Maybe you're thinking, you know what, I don't have an awful lot, I don't need to store anymore. How about using these and die cutting them? Oh yeah, create your own fridge magnets with these if you want to. If you're using not with an intricate die, obviously that's going to be very difficult to cut through. I don't see any reason why something like a nesting die you couldn't actually cut these out. Maybe it's shapes, maybe alphabets. I think they would cut through them brilliantly. Use them for that. Now earlier we had the craft along with Jan. A lot of you sent in your finished projects between shows. Now, Sue Greenall sent this one in to us. Absolutely love this. Jenny, who joined us in the show, she finished it. She wanted to show us. She sent it in to us. I love it, Jenny. Lorna Jane Hunter was exceptionally busy as well, creating something amazing there. We can see that. Amanda Pigeon. I love what Amanda's done here. She hasn't used the same stamps, but she's actually got really creative with some of her layering stamps there and has popped those across to us. Absolutely awesome. Love your work, people. I think they look absolutely great. Now, we're going to come back and we're going to have a look at the Store and Go collection. Hold the line. Have I got another? No, Store and Go, I'm gonna use this one, okay? Because these are amazing in their own right. But do you know what else they're amazing for? Oh yeah, you got it. Boom, as Tiffany would say, popping them into your lowest tote. So how about you've got to have, look, you've gone for the other one. The lowest is available individually. These will all store into your lowest tote should you want to have them there in that way. And they are all fantastic because they all lift out vertically for you. So let me just take these out and take you through what you're getting in each of them. They are so capacious. You're going to be able to get absolutely loads in here. They're called the Stamp Store and Go. This one is, at least. Now this is great because it is double-sided. So I've left this side open just to show you how much you can get in here. Now what you actually receive is you get the tray in here included. Maybe you want to put a load of, maybe you've got a load of glitters and embossing powders. You want to absolutely fill this full of those. You've got the ability to do that. Use it with the tray or without the tray. It's completely up to you. How about just having it for storing all of these different things? Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey, maybe you're going to put that in there. Maybe it's going to be all of your foam pads that you want to pop into there. Absolutely, you've got the opportunity to do that. Maybe it's going to be scraps. Maybe it's going to be 8x8 pads and papers. Maybe you want to put that into there. Absolutely, again, you've got the option to do that. Let's move into some of the larger ones. So this one here is the 1.5 inch punch pack Store and Go. Now, originally, these are designed for storing punches and corner rounders and a whole host of different things. I don't think you need to limit yourself to just storing those in here because there's loads you can do. How about all of that ribbon? I've got that stored in here. How about some gorgeous 6x6 paper pads? I can have these stored in here. I've got all of my gilding waxes. They're stored in there as well. How about, though, not even using it for these things, how about if you were off on your travels? Maybe you're going to put your straightening irons in there. Maybe you're going to put your shampoo and conditioner in here. It's going to be your little hair care kit on the go. I think we talk so much about using these in a crafty sense, but there's so many different things you're going to be able to do with them. The other thing that I love about Tiffany is, of course, the quality. So you've always got gorgeous piping, really stain-resistant plastics that are not going to become easily punctured. Maybe you're putting things like knitting needles, crochet hooks, pokey tools in here. You're never going to be worried about it penetrating the outside surface. Let's move on to the next one that we've got here. Now, this is a whopper, this one. Let's have a look what we've got on the go in here. So in here, I've got my ink daubers. I have also got 6x6s. I've got gilding flakes in here. I've got gilding waxes in here. I've even got some plates in here as well. There's absolutely loads that you can fit in here. This one is the 2 inch that I've got just here. Let me just pop this back down inside so you can see this. So all of this will store back into here. And again, maybe this isn't going to be for a crafty sense. Maybe this is going to be for the dog lead, the poo bags. Maybe that's what's going in there and you're going to pop it underneath the seat in the car. Another great way to use it. Maybe this one's going to be a home first aid kit. Maybe it's going to be a drawer organizer for that drawer. Who's got that drawer at home? You know the drawer. Everyone's got the drawer. Mine's a cupboard. Well, actually, do you know what? I'm going to confess something. I've got a cupboard and I've got a drawer, but I recently have managed, I got a new chest of drawers, and rather than it having one, I've got my new Victorian ones. Rather than having just a solid long drawer on the top, it's got two separate drawers. So I've got one of the drawers and one with actual stuff in it. But I mean, it won't be long. I'll have two drawers and a cupboard. This is great because actually you can organise this and you can keep things in here, separate them out, which is fantastic. So you get that one included, and then you're going to get this one just here. Now, I think this could be great for documents, this one. Maybe you need somewhere to store. Maybe it's something like, I don't know, the birth certificates, the passports at home. You know, all those things that you need to get access to you really quickly. How many of us do this at home? Has anyone seen my birth certificate? Hang on, and you just like, there's just mountains and mountains and mountains of stuff. Or the passports. You go on holiday, you can never find the passports. Actually, pop these in here. Keep everything in here together. Maybe that's what you're going to do. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you want confirmations. You want your passports, your currency, all done and ready to go. And then what you want to be able to do is slip that out of your bag and then pop that in the safe when you get to your hotel. There are so many different ways to think about using these in the craft room, around the home, and also when you're out and about as well. $21.58 or $26.67 if you want to get your hands on that. And remember, the other great thing, these all store into your lowest tote, which is fantastic. So you're going to be able to pop them into there, take them out and about for you as well. I just love them. I know you're going to love them too. And we haven't even talked about what they are predominantly designed for. They are designed for things like your punches in the larger ones. How many of you out there have got absolutely loads of mounted stamps? You know the stamps that are mounted on the little the wooden blocks? The thing is, what do you do with those? I know what happens is they end up going in a bowl or a drawer, they end up getting loads of dust and stuff on them, and then you can't stamp the images out. Pop them in here, turn them all over so they're all facing up. You can see all the sentiments. You know that you're going to be able to pull those out and use them whenever you need them. And it's all about being organised and being able to see where your stash is so you can get it nice and easily. How often, right, this happens to me all the time, and in most things that I do actually in life, how often when you're crafting something, do you know that you've got something in your stash, right? It's a piece of ribbon, it's a stamp, it's an embellishment, it's a sentiment, it's any of one of those things. You know it's in there somewhere, but you just go to yourself, do you know what that'll do? Because I just can't be bothered going in there and trying to search through all of that stuff. That doesn't happen when you've got Totally Tiffany in your life, because everything's labels, everything's organised, everything's sorted. And the best thing about that is that not only do you get more time to craft, you know where everything is, and it means that you do a better job, which is fantastic. Absolutely love those. Very, very busy on those now at the moment too. What I want to do is, there's so many things further down the show that I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to get to in the next hour or so, but they are proving really busy, and I want to get to them. So this is the big paper storage solution for you. This is great because you're getting 5 of those big paper junkies in there, which is excellent, and they are great for organising 12 by 12 pages, 12 by 12 pads. You're also getting 2 packs of the dividers in there as well, so you get 20 of those in total, which is fantastic. And you're also getting 2 packs of the paper pockets, and they're great, the paper pockets. So when you're getting towards the end of 12 by 12s, you have like a 12 by 48 page 12 by 12, and you've only got 12 pages left in there. Take those pages out, put them into the organisers, and then you're not taking up all of that room and bulk, which is fantastic. Now, we've also got, I need one of these, and I've talked about getting one for so long now. Do you know what I want one of these for? For the car. This is where you're going to use this. How often you go, Johnny, you must get this with the children. You go on like a long journey from, I don't know, here down to London. It's a 4-hour drive. You get to London. The car is like a travelling skip. There is, you know, drinks, cans and crisp packets and wrappers everywhere. Put it all into here. Empty it out when you get to the service station. Collapse it down. It goes into the pocket behind. It goes in the pocket behind the seat. And when you want to get it again, you can pop it back out. Or Johnny says he could just keep this for all of the parking tickets that he gets. I did the thing, right? Anyone that lives in the UK, last weekend I went down, that's the pink option for you, at 7.67 or 9.59. Anyone that lives here in the UK, right, we have this massive bridge near London called the Dartford Crossing, right? And what you used to do is you used to drive over it, you'd get there, and then at the other end you'd put £1 in the thing and it would let you through. They decided to do that. They decided to change that now, and it's like digital. Has anyone ever remembered to pay for the Dartford Crossing before it's too late and you get a ticket? I don't think anyone ever has. I did it on the way there to Kent, and I did it on the way back as well. I got 2 fines, not just one. I actually did it 2 ways. Something similar as well, Johnny. At the time, I think I got away with the first one because it was my first offence. I think the second one was like £20 or something ridiculous. I once went for an ice cream, this is a great story, in a place called Tynemouth, which is, to get there you go through a little tunnel. I went through the tunnel on the way there and didn't pay the fare. I went through the tunnel on the way back, didn't pay the fare. I'd also just moved house, and you know when they write to you to tell you that it's time to pay, that didn't happen, so it just kept going up and up and up and up before I realised it was the single most expensive ice cream anyone has ever purchased, I think, in the history of man. So I definitely need some organisation in my life. I want to just go through the Memento Keeper. Okay. Why is that so hard to say? Because I think I want to say Memento, but it's Memento Keeper collection. $33.98 or $42.48 is your price here. Use your Club Inspired discount. Brilliant if you are a scrapbooker. Great if you're working maybe on multiple projects at the same time. This is going to be brilliant for keeping you organised. Maybe you're someone that goes over to people's houses and you want to give them an idea as to some of the things that you could create for them in a scrapbook sense. This will give you a great opportunity to keep some finished scrapbook pages in there, but also maybe workshops from ideas with the different scraps and stuff that you might want to have. I know you're going to love getting organised with those. Something else that's in stock at the moment and is an absolute essential when it comes to all of your card crafting, especially with things like your card concepts, is of course the Ultimate Pro.
The Ultimate Crafter's Companion is an all-in-one compact carry case which is going to allow you to score, measure, trim, emboss and embellish. The case incorporates 10 vital paper crafting tools all rolled into one lightweight and portable product. If you're crafting at home, this makes a great workstation. Or the carry case design allows you to easily pack up everything you need for crafting on the move. With the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make hundreds of different cards in all shapes and sizes. Working with standard card and paper size, you can fold anything, from basic bifold, trifolds and gatefold cards, right up to pop-out, jump-up cards, or even more complex keepsake books. Simply rest your cardstock against the carefully calculated grid lines, read off the desired size, and use one of the specially designed scoring tools to create an accurate and very professional crease.
Every card needs an envelope, and with the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make envelopes in any shape and size to match all your handmade cards.
Package your delicate craft projects in colour-coordinated matching envelopes and add a professional finishing touch. No longer will you be restricted to making cards to correspond with ready-made envelope sizes. With hundreds of possible size combinations, your imagination is the limit. And for those really special dimensional cards, you can create 3D box envelopes to not only house, but to protect your handmade card creations. Create your own boxes in any shape and size, from a matchbox right up to a shoebox. All of the calculating and measuring has been taken care of for you, so you can simply follow the guide and create custom-sized boxes which fit together perfectly. Triangular, hexagonal, diamond-shaped boxes are all possible, as well as your regular boxes. You can also create specialised exploding boxes or expanding boxes too. You can even make your own favour boxes for those special occasions. Any craft tool box should include a paper trimmer, and when you're crafting on the go with the Ultimate Paper Crafting Tool, you'll need a paper trimmer at your fingertips. The integrated trimmer stores inside the tool and clips into place for easy access. The ergonomically designed cutting mouse holds a standard size blade, which is very easy to replace. Create delicate embellishment for your paper crafting projects with the integrated bow maker. The simple 6-step process will allow you to create perfect bows in an instant. For paper embellishment, you can use the decorative embossing shapes which are featured throughout the board. Emboss onto special papers, vellums or even acetate to create your own intricate toppers. Everything you need comes included with the tool and stores inside for easy access. Each unit includes a full colour instruction book, cutting mouse and ruler, the bow making pegs and 2 specially designed scoring and embossing tools. Whether you're crafting on the move or using this as a complete workstation at home, the Ultimate Crafter's Companion provides you with all the tools you need at your fingertips.
All the details there of the incredible Ultimate Pro. We're going to move on. I want to show you these amazing Paper Junkie boxes that we have got for you. These are awesome, so popular. The thing that the guys love about these is that you've got a couple of options when it comes to storing these. So you can store them on your shelf. They are fantastic for that. Whether you want to be able to see everything, obviously store them this way. What you can of course do is label up your 12 by 12. So let me just bring these 12 by 12s around for you. So you can see here, just write the titles of your 12 by 12 on the spine here. You're going to know where everything is. Maybe though you don't have a dedicated craft room, and what you want to be able to do is actually turn this around and just hide these so they are plain white boxes on your shelf. Absolutely, you can do that. Why not even decorate the outsides of these, which would be absolutely awesome. Oh, God, if you've got our acrylic paint markers, imagine doing some cool funky doodles on the outside of there. Cool funky doodles sounds like the sort of like band your dad would go and set up, doesn't it? You know, in his 50s. Cool funky doodles. So you've got those there. I don't know what's going on either. So you've got those. These are brilliant for storing all of your pads, all your 12 by 12 papers. Because I understand that, you know, we do a lot of 12 by 12 pads here at Crafters Companion, but a lot of you buy your 12 by 12 papers loose. If that's the case, you need to be able to keep them nicely organised and sorted. Now, I'm going to move on to, so you get 5 of the large storage for your 12 by 12s. Let's move on to, though, and show you these, because these are absolutely fantastic. Now, what you've got here are the organisers. So let me grab a box for you. These are the dividers that you've got here. What you can do, of course, is you can, these are tabbed. So it means that what you're then able to do is actually label these up. And it means that you could then have maybe all of your, so let's say with a pad, you're only down to the last sort of 10, 12 pages. It's brilliant because then you're able to actually get these dividers in here. Maybe it's all your birthday scraps. Maybe it's all the sporting ones, your Mother's Day papers, your Father's Day papers, anniversary papers, Christmas papers. It means that even across these whole containers, you're then able to really start to play around and get super organised. The other great thing about these as well, you know, I talked earlier about how you can customise things and bring them in and out. Tiffany's even had the foresight to put the little holes in here. So it means that if you had got your memento, what you could of course do, maybe is you want to have not only them in here, I'm going rogue here, excuse me, I'm making a lot of mess. What you could then do is actually have a couple of dividers in here as well. So if you want to pop a divider in here to split this down, totally, so Tiffany really thinks about everything. So it's all very much modular. So you're going to be able to chop and change things around and get something that really works for you. I'll come back to that memento very, very shortly. So that's what you're getting in there. You're then also getting as well, let me find that other bit for you, this here. Now this is fantastic because these are big pockets. So maybe you're working on a scrapbook page, you're midway through working on your page, the doorbell goes, you need to be able to pop it away and store it safely. Then you've got these here as well. So they're going to come included. I believe is there 5 in a packet of these, Johnny, and you get 2 packs. So you're going to get 10 of those and you're going to get 10 of the dividers as well as the 5 large. You get 20 dividers in total. You get 6 of the pockets in total and the ability to keep everything stored beautifully in there. Don't just think about storing things like your 12 by 12 in here. You know, maybe you need somewhere to store away your guillotine and a couple of 12 by 12s. Absolutely, you've got the ability to do that in here as well. Do you think I've made enough mess? Maybe a lot of mess. Okay, I'll just pop that over there. Let me just share with you something else while I tidy up. Now, the Scrap Master Organizer, the 5-pack. These are excellent for a whole host of different jobs. Storing all of those scraps, whether you're getting organised by category or, you know, by occasion, these are going to work beautifully for you. In here, $20.79, $27.99 for Club Inspire Platinum members. You're going to get 5 packs of those in there, which is absolutely excellent. So do grab those and make sure you grab them. So something else I'm going to share with you in a moment is of course, that incredible workstation. Now, the great thing about the workstation is that it's got that beautiful weighted bottom, which is incredible. And what that means is, it means that you can really pile this high and store things in here, and it's not going to topple over, which is fantastic. Whether you're using it as a home office, whether you're using it in and around the home, whether you're using it in your craft room, there are so many different uses for this, which is absolutely fantastic. $21.60 or $25.20 for Club Inspire Platinum members, which is awesome. The purple one, which is that one just there, 1/3. A third of the stock of the purple one has gone. If you're watching this back after the show, I really do suggest that you check the website for the stock situation at the moment, because it is very, very busy out there. Right, now, whew, I catch my breath after putting all those things away. Let's move on, because I want to take you and show you around the pink one that we've got here. Of the pink now, it's catching up. A quarter of the stock of the pink one has now sold out and gone as well. Let's see what everyone's saying. Kathy's saying, Joe, thanks for the organisation ideas. Just what I needed today. I'm planning out my new craft room. Great timing. Tiffany talking about those the store and go bags. Make it easy to pull your supplies out and use a tray to keep your desk organised. Barbara says a trash can was larger than I expected, which is a good thing. Carol Ann says I've started using Totally Tiffany products for things outside of the crafting world because they are so versatile and multi-use. I'm planning to Tiffanyze all my drawers and wardrobes. Tiffanyze your drawers, absolutely. Joanne says finally getting some TT. I have a craft room. I can walk in and find things. Then I have a craft storage room that I walk in and start hyperventilating. Walk out and close the door behind me. Absolutely, you don't want to be doing that. And Rosalind says I use Terry bags to store nail polish and Q-tips. I can get 10 to 15 bottles of nail polish in one bag. How amazing is that? Right, we're going to look at the Craft and Carry workstation. This one is the pink. Again, this is a brand new colour, as is that gorgeous purple. So let's take you through and show you what we're going to be able to store in this. I mean, it really is a TARDIS when it comes to all the things that can go in here. So first up, what I've got here is a guillotine. That is going to be in here. Then I've got in here my craft mat, like a full-on whacking great craft mat in there. I've got another self-healing cutting mat in here too. So this one is my A4 mat, that's in there. I've got 1, 2, 3 hefty 12x12 pads in there too. I've got a cutting plate for my Gemini in here, A4 Centura Pearl cardstock, a whole wad of Gemini Junior cutting plates in here, an 8x8 pad as well. That is just the back two compartments. Now the other thing I like about this, even though I'm tipping this forward for you, because you've got that elastication, it means that everything is kept in place. So if you want to pop this into the boot of the car, maybe you're going around to a friend to do some crafting, you know you're not going to get there, it's going to literally be strewn everywhere. It's all going to stay where it's meant to go. Let's pop these bits back, because otherwise I will never remember where everything goes. So in here with the 12x12, that is a really great sized pocket here in the back. You know, if we're using this to store multiple things all at the same time, if you wanted to use this maybe as more of a project-based storage tool, so you want to have everything in here for the project you're working on at the moment, of course that's going to work for you as well. Let's then pop into here our Mahusive cutting mat. In that goes. We're going to pop that in there behind our 12x12s. They're going to go in there. I've got my A4 Centura Pearl. That's going in there. I've also got, of course, my Gemini Junior accessories. They're in there. And my 8x8 pad. And I've still got room in the back here to pop my guillotine in there as well, which is fantastic. So all of that stores in there. Let's move around to the side pockets. Now these are great because what you'll see in here, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pens in this side, and then on this side what I've also got is all of my different items. So I've got paintbrushes in here, ball tools, more paintbrushes, my dye brush, all stores in there absolutely beautifully. So if you were maybe taking this down to the end of the garden to do a little bit of watercolour and some painting, you can get absolutely all of your bits and bobs into there, which is fantastic. Let's pop that dye brush back in there. Let's swing this back round and pop all of our pens away in here. What I love about it as well is because you've got the elastication on the side here, there's nothing worse than having pockets where you're then trying to fish into here and get things out. You've got those pockets on here if you want them, because things like your rulers are going to store in the top ones up here. But if the pockets are too high, what it often means is you're then having to dig around in here. So what Tiffany's done is giving you these really lovely low mesh pockets, but then the elastication as well. So it means that things like the pens, where these would normally topple out of gusseted pockets, it's all in there stored securely for you. Then what we're going to do is move around to the front, because in here we have got so much stuff. I've got a little bit of spritz bottle in there. Yep. probably gin, that must be Leanne's. I've got my ink pads in here, so I've got 3, 6, 9 of my metallic ink pads in there. Love that you've then got the extra pockets as well, the clear ones here, so you can have those things that you need to use all the time. The pokey tools, the bone folders, maybe ball tools. Let's actually pop that in the ball tool one over there. Then we've got a little adhesive section in here. Now remember, this is all customizable. You can move these panels around inside, so don't look at this and think, oh, well, I don't use those things that Joe is showing me there. They're not the kind of tools that I use. It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to customize this for the tools that suit you, for the tools that suit your crafting. There is absolutely loads packed into there, but as we said earlier, it doesn't need to be for crafting. It can be as a home office. How about maybe you've got children or grandchildren that visit occasionally, they want to do their schoolwork. You can just grab this, pop it out of the closet, put it onto the table. Everything is in here. Maybe it's colouring books, crayons, pens, pencils, everything can go in there and store nicely. The other great thing as well, as I said earlier, is it does have that weighted bottom, and what that means is that it's not going to topple over. So if you're popping it into the car, it's going to be sturdy, it's going to be nice and safe, it's durable too, and it all, remember, folds flat. So let me show you here with the blue one. Let me just take these, the purple one. Let me just take these panels up inside. This actually then folds flat. So if you're done with this, maybe you're taking it to a retreat, a crop, a craft workshop, but then afterwards when you're done, you want to store it, I don't know, and maybe you want to put it in, let's say, your Lois tote. Hello, Lois. Then it actually means that you can then just store that away in there with all your buddy bags, and that is done and good to go. So yes, Tiffany brings us great ideas, but also what you've then got is the option to store them all away so beautifully as well. Very busy on this. I know it's busy on the pink at the moment. The purple, I believe, is still your favourite. It is out in the lead. These are those 2 brand new colours for you. 1/3 of the purple now gone. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out. Here's all the details of the US shipping.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
All the details there, of course, of Club Inspire. So busy out there at the moment. Loads of you getting your hands on that craft and carry workstation. Now, something else we've got for you. Gosh, we've had this on before a few times. A lot of our experts here at Crafters TV love these. I know Debbie Fisher has one. Craig has one backstage as well. Craig's actually got 2 of these with all of his crafty bits and bobs in here. And the great thing is with these, they are genuinely multi-use, because if you want to use this stored flat against your work surface on your desk absolutely you've got the option to do that right here. But when you want to move it around, when you want to pack it away, you want to bring it out, you bring it together and you've got the handle in there, which is going to allow you to do that, which is fantastic. So let me take you through some of the stuff that you've got in here. They are great for a whole host of different uses. Again, like I showed you with the other ones earlier, these do store flat if you want to store them and put them away. Now, let's go back through everything we've got in this particular one. I have got my glossy highlights in here in the side. I've also got my spray adhesives. I've got my spray and sparkle, some glitter markers in here too. I've also then got, and this is just in the central panel just here, then a load of ink pads, which is absolutely fantastic. So you can see those all laid out there, which is brilliant. Then we come down onto the front section here. This is where we're going to be able to have things like our re-inkers, our foam pads in here, any little bottles, powders, explosion powders, glossy accents that you've got, they will all fit in there too, which is excellent. The other thing with this too is if you did want to take out this central panel, let me just take this forward so you can see. So you've got this divider in here. This divider slips back, and then what we can do is we can actually, I mean, could even actually get a whole 12 by 12 in there if we wanted to, such is the capacity. Maybe it's going to be something like your Gemini plates that are going to go in there. You can store those in there beautifully as well, should you wish to. So let's pop this back in. So let's pop this back together. It's all hook and loop as well. So it means that it's all going to fasten back together really easily. Let's get those back into there. I love these nice mesh pockets on the side. Again, they're elasticated, so everything's going to stay in there beautifully for you. We've got adhesives here on this side, which is fantastic. Let's spin it. Oh, I better put these back first, hadn't I? Oh gosh, doing half a job here. Let's pop these back into here for you. How many ink pads have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ink pads there, all stored absolutely perfectly. They're going nowhere, which is brilliant. Then on the other side here, oh hang on, I forgot me, let me pop those back in there. Forgot my sparkle pens, there we are. We've then got in here all of our Gemini Junior plates that we should need. We have got loads and loads of our Illustrator markers. This could be aqua markers, it could be your tri-blend markers, your tri-colour markers. They're all going to fit in there. We've got pipettes in here for things like our inks. Not only have we got 4 of our metallic inks here, we've actually got another 4 of our metallic inks on the go here. An artist palette too. I've still got room for adhesives in here. There's a Sharpie. I've got another spritz tool. That one's vodka, could be Sarah's. That's in there as well, which is brilliant. Then we've even got all this room on the front here. I haven't even got space to show you. Here we are. So in here, I've got a couple more ink pads in here, re-inkers. I've got my gilding waxes in there too, which is fantastic. So let's actually take this out. You know what I'm going to do this time around? I'm going to put the pens back in first because that is going to be so much easier. So let's pop these out of here. This could also be full of things like glitters. Your embossing powders are all going to fit into there beautifully as well. So let's pop our pens back into here. These are illustrators, but because you're not restricted on the height of things that you can have, you can of course put your longer markers in there. So if you've got our tri-blend pens, our tri-blend brush pens, they're all going to fit in there beautifully for you as well. So in they all go, which is excellent. Let's pop those in there. Then we can put our gilding waxes back into here as well, which is fantastic. In they go. We've got our re-inkers going into here and also a couple of our ink pads in there as well. Then let's pop our palette back in here. I've got my Gemini Junior plates, they're going to fit in there beautifully. I've got my metallic inks, they're going to go in there. Can actually probably get both of this. No, I'll pop that one back into there, and then we're able to pop our adhesives into here as well. I've got my spritz tools, a few more pens in there. It's all going to fit into here beautifully, and that, as you saw, you know, is a whole desk's worth of crafty products that you're going to be able to pop straight into here, which is excellent. Now, this isn't all you're getting. If you were just getting that for $38.97 or $53.22, I'd say, yeah, brilliant deal for you. What you're then getting, though, are 2 of the iconic buddy bags. So in here, you are going to get Terry. Now, Terry is excellent because Terry has, she got the side flaps. She's got the front flaps. Oh, but she's also got the back flap as well. So let's just pop that down. A full house. And this then transforms into a perfect workstation for you. Illustrators, aquas, classics, whether you want to use your tri-blend brush pens, they will all go into there, which is amazing. So you can use this now. If you're on a journey, maybe you want to do a specific project, select the pens that you need from your stash. In they go into here, into Terry. And the great thing is, because of those side flaps, you know that nothing is going to fall out. So none of your pens are going to come loose in there. You also get Irene in here. Irene's got a double front flap because you can have it in the highest position, which is great for things like your adhesives. You want to put your explosion powders in there, your re-inkers, you can then actually close that down. Remember also that all of the buddy bags, they all store into the Lois. Now you're getting Lois, you're not going to get all the buddy bags that come within Lois, but the joy of Lois is that she is clear. It means that you can see everything that's in here, lift all of those buddy bags out really easily and really simply, and it also means that Terry and Irene are going to go into there as well. It's got a really lovely long handle, so even when it's really full, you can still get it out. Oh yeah, direct from Paris to Milan to Newton Aycliffe. I don't think I'll get a job as a runway model, but never mind. You can have everything stored in there awesomely. And you've got a little pocket on the inside of here too, so things like your keys, your snacks, the things that are always, you'd lose in big bags like this and would be rummaging around. Maybe it's going to be your scissors in here, your pokey tool, or the things that you lose all the time and you can never find. They sit in there in that nice clear pocket for you. You can see at all times exactly what you have got on the go in here, which is awesome. Gilmore says Sarah's vodka spritzer and Leanne's gin spritzer, lol, would be funny if it wasn't true. Patty says Joe is a true professional and Joe is my favourite host. I think you might be delusional, Patty, but I am here for it and I appreciate the comment, your comments. Yes, thank you very much. And Nat says I'm looking fab, very svelte. Thank you very much. It's all the running in the mornings with the boss, but you know, I mean, it gets to this point in the evening. But no, thank you for your comments. That means a lot. Remember what you're getting here as well. The only thing that you need to decide, the only choice you need to make is on the colours. Are you going for the purple? Is it the black? Is it the pink? Or is it that gorgeous turquoise? That is all you need to decide. Whilst you decide about that, I'm going to give you a heads up on a great deal we've got running at the moment on our Gemini Junior. So I'm going to give you all the details of that.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
I don't know what we create. Mayhem some days, hilarity others. Sometimes we even do some crafting. It's a fun place. You should come and hang out with us more often. Right, we're going to move on and we're going to go back to this. It is the Totally Tiffany Memento Organizer. Now, you guys love this. We launched this the last time we had a Totally Tiffany takeover, and honestly, we almost broke the internet. It was so busy. What you're going to get in here is you get the Memento itself. Now, let's actually... Do you know what, Johnny? We're going to take these out because, do you know why? Because we can. Because what you actually get is the organizer itself. Now, this is a fabulous quality, flexible 3-ring binder, which is awesome. And what you've actually got in here are 2 of the slim pockets. Now, these are at least 12 inches wide. They're going to be great for, how often do we use 12 by 12 papers or card stash, and then we have those scraps. Always seems to be those long slivers, doesn't it, of scraps that we end up with. This takes care of those for you, and you've got 2 of the pockets in that style. The other great thing I love about this is Tiffany really thinks about everything, because let's face it, if this is not so full, maybe we've just got papers in here like we have, it means that we can actually fasten it on the bottom fastening. That's going to keep it all nice and secure. But it's a nice deep gusseted pocket. So the thing is, as we fill it, we're not going to be able to get it into that bottom one. So she's given us the second one there. So you've got the choice of where you fasten it, which is awesome. What we then have is this large 12 by 12 pocket just here too, which is awesome. And that is going to be great for maybe keeping your work in progress scrapbook pages, maybe your finished scrapbook pages are going to be kept in there. You've got the option for that. The other great thing as well is that you are, of course, getting those inserts with this. Now, let's just pop the Memento out of the way for the moment. The great thing about having the inserts and having them on that ring binder system is that we can open this and remove it, and we can take those elements out and move them around. So maybe you don't want to take the whole binder out onto your craft desk. Maybe you don't have enough room to do that. You can remove the page that you need and then take that. And maybe these pages are going to be all of your different work in progress pages, because what we get here with this one is you get the large pocket in the back. Now, on the large pocket on the back, what you're able to do is store in here your large 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, or your paper stock, or your card stock. That all fits in there. Again, you've got the 2 choices there when it comes to closing that up and fastening it. What we then have here is that lovely long wide pocket in here. I love this paper. I don't know where this paper is from, but it is truly exquisite. So we have that in there, which is brilliant. You've then got your 6 by 6 and your slim pocket here too. But the other great thing is that you've then got is this really lovely deep pocket on the inside of here. So you're going to be able to pop in here, maybe it's ribbons, gems, embellishments. When you're, we've all been there, haven't we, right? Right, you're crafting away with a project, right? You need to get all of that stuff from here into something else. This is when this comes in handy, because you hold this open, you literally scrape it all in, you know you've got all of the color coordinated elements that you need there, and then you can pop those straight back into the binder itself. Let me just take this, pop this into here. So great for keeping keepsakes. Maybe like me, I've got a massive memory bag at home with just stuff in it. It's got tickets in there, little mementos, flight tickets, like flyers and promotional things that I've picked up from gigs and stuff. Maybe you want to organize those kind of memories in here so you know what you're going to do. Because the problem is for me, there's no way I could start scrapping those kind of things because they are just in a massive bag, all of them completely disorganized. The other great thing about this too is it stands up on its own even when it's full. You've got that really nice rigid spine on the back of there, which is fantastic. You don't just get the one, Oh no, not one. We said no, one wouldn't be good enough. No, we're going to give you 2 for that incredible prize. 2 of everything that I've just shown you there. So what's great about that is you can then keep everything safe and secure in there. $27.18 if you're in the UK, $33.98 in the US as a Club Inspire Platinum member, which is awesome. Barbara says, my seasonal supplies are colour coded in the TT binders. Winter Christmas in black, Valentine's in pink, spring summer in the turquoise, and fall Halloween in the purple as well. Brilliant show, Joe and Totally Tiffany, especially the turquoise to go with my trolley. Absolutely, yes. The great thing is as well, Tiffany, really continues these colour themes all the way through all of the different ranges. So it means that, yeah, once you've got something in a specific colour, you're going to be able to have something then that matches it as well, which is excellent. Carb Makers Fab File is where we are going to next. These are awesome. They are brilliant, first and foremost. Let me just remove the storage elements from here. They are absolutely brilliant for all of your different finished items that you might want to use in here. So what you've got here are all your different finished projects. So maybe you want to have these in here ready to go, especially if you make to sell or you've got a lot of projects on the go. Maybe you're someone that just likes to have lots of finished cards already done, so that when the occasion comes around, you're ready to go. Organize those all in there. But what we also then give you are the magnetic panels. Now with the magnetic panels, you're going to get 20 of these. These are the perfect way to store your sentiment dies, your border dies, your edgeable dies, any of those dies in this size. You can also as well, you can die cut these, which is amazing. So how about having magnetic die cut sentiments? How about creating magnetic numbers that you can organize, or letters? You've got the option to do that with them. I mean, they're designed for storage, but don't let that hold you back. You're then going to get 20 as well of the tabbed stamp storage pocket. So maybe you're going to store all of your different stamps in here. Maybe you're going to go for a few of these and you're going to have them by season or by occasion. It's completely up to you. So that's what you get included. You get absolutely all of that. And then you will then get here as well, you can then got the option to store these. So pop these onto a shelf. You've got the little handle on here. You're going to be able to pull these in and out. You've got the little label, that's the word, thank you Johnny, the little label on there, so you're going to be able to mark all of these up and know exactly what is in each and every one of them without pulling them on and off of your shelf, which is brilliant. £25.14 or $34.66. It's not a choice. You are getting the magnetic panels and you're getting the stamp pockets. 20 of the magnetic panels, 20 of the stamp pockets, all included in there for you, which is absolutely awesome. Do grab them. They're on a fantastic deal for you. We are going to go back to the Store and Go. Now, these are brilliant. They're called Store and Go because, yes, they're going to make great storage for you, whether they are going to be in drawers, whether you're going to have them out on a shelf. The great thing is the handles means that you can just pick these up and transport them very, very easily. Let's start with the 1 inch. Now, the other great thing about this is, yes, you can store these on their side because of the way they're engineered. It's going to keep everything nice and contained within there. But hey, say you're making paper flowers, say you're making a certain project and you want to just get this out. What you can then do, pop the storage element. Oh, I've got some dies in here. They needed a magnetic panel, didn't they? You can pop these out to one side. Then you've got this tub that you can then use out on your work surface. So in here, we've got a whole host of different things on the go. I have got card blanks and envelopes, paper flowers. I've got rub-ons in here, different patterned papers. There's ribbons in here as well, a whole host of different things. Maybe that's my little project on the go bag that I've got currently out at the moment. I can pop this all back in here. Then what I can do is I can take my, my outer bag, pop this back into the outer bag, and then I know that I'm going to be able to store that back on the shelf, back in my lowest tote, back wherever it needs to go. So let's pop that all into there. And then that can fold up and that is ready to go, which is absolutely fantastic. So that is that one. That's your 1 inch. Now you've got the same here pretty much, but in a double-sided. So maybe you're going to have all the project things in this side that I just explained to you, but you're going to have tools in this side, foam on a roll, your tape pen, adhesives. Maybe you're going to have a tape runner in there, your pokey tool, your scissors, everything that you need, ribbons, some extra papers in there, everything that you need to create that awesome project. You can have the full project in one side. You can have your tools all in the other side there. good to go as well at the same time. So you've got that one. Then we move on in size onto the 1.5 inch. Now in here, this doesn't have to just be about crafting. This could be, this could have all of your different things in here. Maybe this could be a little first aid kit. Maybe you want to keep all your pills, all your pill bottles in here. Of course you can do that. Maybe you're going to use this in the bathroom as a little first aid kit. It's going to have the dog lead, the poo bags, the treats under the car seat. Again, something you can think about doing with this. I think what you'll do is when you get these home is you might buy these for a crafty sense, and then when you get them home, you're going to start thinking about all of the other incredible things that you can do with them and start to really let your imagination run wild. What the joy of these is though is that you've got the bag, but then what you can do is you can take this out of here and then you've got everything good to go. I've got daubers in here, I've got gilding flakes, gilding waxes, Gemini Junior plates under here too, so absolutely loads of things in there for you, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is pop this back into here, in that goes, and then we can close that up. The other great thing is they all store beautifully on their side. They'll stand up and support their own weight on a shelf. They will all, of course, go into that lowest tote, which I know so many of you have and so many of you love too. You get all of them for that price as well. $26.97, $33.34. You can, of course, get them in the club as a platinum member at $21.58 or $26.67, which is brilliant. Loads of you loving this. CC always with these unbelievable deals. Absolutely. We always try and bring you the best value that we can when it comes to all of these incredible Totally Tiffany products that we bring to you. Right. Any questions or comments you've got, get them into me. Now is a great time. We are going to do the demo of the day in a little while from the earlier first two shows, which is fantastic. So I will get those, we'll get that sorted for the end of the show. Right, we're going to go back to the craft and carry workstation. I need to let you know about the purple one first. So I'll take you through everything else that is in here in just a minute. But the purple one, oh my giddy aunt, almost, what was that, Johnny, 40%? Almost 40% of this has gone in the first hour and a half. We've only just launched it. It's the first time you've seen it, first opportunity that you've had to get your hands on it, and it's absolutely flying out as we knew it would. That one is so incredibly busy. We do have it, I believe we have it in the black as well. We do have it in the black. It is there on the website for you. I'm going to take you through all the amazing things that you can store in here on this gorgeous hot pink one. The hot pink one also brand new today for you as well. Quarter of the stock of this one has sold out and gone. I'm going to just quickly spin this around and show you some of the things that you can store in here. In the back of here, I've got a guillotine in here. This is not a mini paper trimmer, a mini guillotine. It's a full-size guillotine in there. I've also got an A1 cutting mat in here, which is absolutely huge. I've got a Centura Pearl cardstock in here. I've got a full-size Gemini cutting plate in there as well. I've got a A4 self-healing cutting mat. 3 12x12 paper pads in there. 1, 2, 3. Gemini Junior plates all stuffed into here. An 8x8 card pad in there too. All of my different tools on this side here. So I've got paint brushes, I've got my ball tools in here, I've got my die brush in there too. So again, I'm going to have everything at easy reach, which is brilliant. I've got 4, 5, 6 glitter markers in here. I've got 3 of my amazing aqua pens in there too. Room still to store 9 ink pads in here. I've got 2 adhesives. Who's that? That's Leanne's one. I've got Leanne's water spritzer in there, Cosmic Shimmer embossing powders. I've got tape runners in here, explosion powders, and all of these little pockets in here for you still, which is awesome. So you're going to be able to store all of those different things in there as well, which is fantastic. I absolutely love it. I know you're going to love it, whether you're using it to store all your crafty items. The other great thing as well we talked about is, because it has a really great weighted bottom, is that you can very quickly and easily move this around from room to room, from the cupboard onto the dining table, upstairs, downstairs, you name it. Maybe as well, Tiffany was talking earlier about having all of the different things maybe you need to have to dine outside in here. Maybe you're going to have crockery in here. Maybe you're going to have sauces, your condiments in the front of here, napkins in the side. You have really got something you're going to be able to use for so many different uses as a home office. It's fantastic. If you have children or grandchildren that come around and you want to get it out, that's got all of their different play bits in there, pens, pencils, crayons, colouring books. It is an absolute essential if you want to get yourself organised. And the other great thing about it as well is that if you are putting this in the back of the car, it isn't going to topple over. And I know that sounds ridiculous. How often, right, and I find this so annoying, you get your shopping at a supermarket, 2 big bags, you put it in the boot, you close the boot, you drive home, and you end up having to pack the shopping again when you get home because there is nothing left in the bags. It's just strewn all over the back of the car. With this, that isn't going to happen. I love that you've got the elastication on the sides here as well. That's going to keep everything nice and secure in there too. Right, don't miss out on that. I know that it's going very quickly in the pink, but also very, very extremely busy on that purple. You guys are absolutely loving it. Over 40% of the stock has gone. I want to share with you some more of the amazing deals over on the website, and I actually want to take a moment to share with you some of the details of our advanced discovery kits.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Start rewarding yourself, treat yourself, as I like to say. Loads of you are still chatting away with me, which is amazing. Where's that from? Treat yourself. I don't know where it's from. It's one of those things, isn't it? Deborah says, great workstation. Nat saying, thank you so much for the new colours. Been waiting for this since birthday week. Gail says, well, I have 6 craft and carry stations. 2 of them are on a rotation clipboard. That is a great idea, Gail. On my desk, secured with a strap that comes with it. I love that idea, clipping the 2 of them together. Now, I need to do a bit of housekeeping from earlier in the day because, of course, we need to sort out card of the show of the day. So we did card of the show earlier. I mean, the only thing I've made in this show is a mess. So I don't think you're going to be able to vote for anything from this. So we're going to go with number 1. Do you want to vote for this creation that was in Playcrafts right this morning from the lovely Jan? I have a feeling Jan's going to win today, you know, because the other one you've got is the craft along with the Build a Bouquet, which was also with Jan from this afternoon's show. So you can have number 1 or you can have number 2. The choice is yours. Yeah, get voting. Crafters TV over on... what did you just call me, Johnny? Johnny just called me a trash can. I don't know if that's nice or not. You can vote over on Facebook, Crafters TV, or across on YouTube, Crafters Companion over there. Do you think anyone noticed if one of these hot pink ones went missing, Johnny? I don't think anyone noticed, do you? I could put it in, because I just have this great idea of, there's nothing worse, and especially just having done a really long journey, 2 really long journeys, 4 in fact, in the car, Was it 4? Yeah, it was 4 long journeys. I went home and then I went from, literally I live in the northwest of England, and I went from the northwest to the very most southeasterly point on a little road trip with my friend Lee. It was glorious. But what happens is you're in the car, aren't you? You stop at the service station, you buy a few snacks. Next thing, there's rubbish everywhere. Have this in the back of your, have this in the back, what's it called? Pocket. Behind the passenger seat. And then when you can do, boo, pop them up. I mean, hello. It's like a sort of trash version of a Slinky, isn't it? I love it. And then, of course, you can fill this up. It can go on the back seat. It can go in the footwell, wherever you want it. Empty it out and it's good to go. It doesn't have to just be for in the car. That's just how I see myself using it. It can, of course, go anywhere where you need that bin to pop up last minute. Let's face it as well, most crafters, their crafting room is the box room, isn't it? So maybe if you have a bin in there, you can't even get the door open, but when you're in there crafting away, you absolutely need somewhere you can put all of your scraps. Bernie has one of these for all of her offcuts. I mean, look, and let's face it, even if you just wanted to sit at home and use it as a toy and entertain the dogs or the cats with this, I think it's worth $7.67 or $9.59 for Club Inspire Platinum members for that alone. What you then also have, do you know what I love about these? It is a pop-up. Has anyone ever tried to do a pop-up tent? Anyone had a pop-up camping tent? They're brilliant, aren't they? Have you tried to put one away? Oh my word. Like, honestly, I think the only time I ever managed to get it down, I ended up in the packaging with the tent. Is the only way I've found that you can actually put them away. Awful things. Now, I'm going to have as much fun with the purple one as well. So, you can go for the pink. Oh no. Oh no, no. Is it purple? Is it turquoise? I think it's... We're selling turquoise. This one is purple. That's Jake's fault. Right, let's just pop this down. He's not entertaining the idea. So he's just like, walk past. This is not the purple. It's not the purple one we have. We have the turquoise one. So the pink or the turquoise, you choose. $9.59 or $11.99 is your price on those. I think they are absolutely awesome and really great when you just need that pop-up bin. Maybe it's in the caravan, maybe you've got like a Winnebago or a motorhome, maybe you've got a boat, maybe you live in a shoe, maybe you live in a tree house, maybe you live on a barge, maybe you live in a cave, maybe you live in a shed, maybe you're nomadic. I think these are going to be great for all of those situations. There you are. Anyone I didn't cover there? No, I think we've got everyone. Demo of the day is numero uno. There we are. Did I did I chuck it? Did I? Oh. It's been one of those days. Did I just pop it? I thought, in my head, right, this is what happened. I went, oh, demo of the day. And then I went over here to get something else. Can I tell you a secret from the other day? I was out having a meal. I had some friends up from Cambridge, and we were having dinner. We'd had a few drinks previously, and I ordered a bottle of wine. The lady brought the bottle of wine over. I'm sat at the end of the table. There's 3 this side, 3 this side. She poured the wine for me to taste. I tasted it, and immediately turned to my friend and just started a new conversation. In my head, I'd said to her, oh yeah, that's delicious, thank you. But I didn't. This is what I did. I went, just started a new conversation. Honestly, so rude. Unintentionally. I didn't know she wasn't telepathic. Patty says, wow, that trash can is way bigger than I thought. Absolutely it is. It's very capacious. Imagine the amount of junk you can get in there. Right, we're going to move on. Let's go back to the craft. And we're going to just go through everything you've seen so far, okay? The craft and carry workstation. You've got the purple one there. Love that one. We've also got the pink. It's not as red as it looks in that picture there. It is very, very fuchsia hot pink in the flesh. We then, of course, had for you the Totally Tiffany Tool Storage Basics collection for you. The purple one just here, $38.97 or $53.22. You can go for it in purple. You can go for it in black. Excuse me. You can also go for it in the pink as well. And you've also got the turquoise as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you get that because you're getting the tool storage, then you're getting the 2 buddy bags, and you're getting the lowest tote in there too. Now we're going to move on. We're going to look next at the die and stamp storage bundle, solution bundle for you. $31.43 is your price here, $43.33. Now you get the fab file itself. You get the 20 of the magnetic sheets. You get 5 of the stamp storage included anyway, and then we give you another 20 on top. I mean, what an incredible deal that one there is for you. The next one we've got for you is the Store and Go collection, which is brilliant. You've seen all the different things you can use this for. Great for getting organised, wonderful for projects. That hard case that slips out, you can pop it onto your work surface so you can work from it. Then you can slip it back into the case and pop it away as well, which is awesome. Now, next. The big paper storage. You're going to get 5 of those big paper junkie storage units, which are fantastic for big 12 by 12, smaller papers. Turn them around, decorate them, do what you want with them. 20 of the dividers coming in here for you included. And you also get 6 of the pockets as well. An absolutely awesome collection there for you on those. Right, the Scrapmaster. This one here is the 5-pack for you, which is excellent, great for organising a whole host of different scraps, different sizes, by category, also maybe by occasion. Brilliant compartments in here for smaller things like gems, embellishments, as well as really big 12 by 12 papers, card and projects, which is awesome. $25.99 or $34.99 there for a 5-pack, which is lovely. The Memento Keeper, very, very busy on this, because remember what you're getting in here. Not only are you getting those 2 awesome binders, you're then getting all the inserts that go with that as well. £27.18 in the UK, $33.98 in the US for Platinum members, which is an incredible knock your socks off bargain as far as I am concerned. You get 2 of them as well. I know, I thought you got 1. Oh no, I was wrong. You get 2, which is awesome. Back to me. I need to let you know what's happening tomorrow here on Crafters TV. You've got one more day with me, you lucky, lucky things. Or it could be one more day to enjoy. It just depends how you want to look at it, really, doesn't it? I'm sure we'll have a great day technologically as well tomorrow. Let me tell you what's happening. So in the morning, well, midday here in the UK, 7 a.m. East Coast, middle of the night on the West Coast, we have got the softer side. There it is. Oh, it's a brand new launch. Whoa. Wind it back, Johnny. Suede fabrics. Suede fabrics. Wowzers. You've got to make sure you join us for that tomorrow. Then I am reunited with my TV wife. The fish is in the building. I'm sure she's got a giggle bone warmed up, which she will have by the end of the day if she hasn't when she gets here. We are looking at all things home decor tomorrow. Maybe I can get her to make me something for my apartment. Maybe I could try and give that a go. Charlotte's not convinced. That'll be at 3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. If you are across on the East Coast. And then, of course, Second Chance Sunday. It's also Fake Friday for me tomorrow. It is Fake Friday for Johnny. It's Fake Friday for Charlotte. It is Fake Friday for Jake. There's also, what's it called? It's the Verses, isn't it? The Ultimate Verse Compendium. It launched in the US. It's sold out. I believe it was Today's Special over on HSN a little while back. We launched it on Create & Craft in the UK, totally sold out and went in one show. It was meant to last all weekend. It's gone. We're launching it on Monday. It is available right now on the website. What I would say is what we're launching on Monday is all live now over on the website. So what you see over on the website, that is all of it. That's all the options, a complete thing. I mean, I was actually meant to be in on Monday. And I've swapped a day's holiday from the 11th to this coming Monday. Now I wish I hadn't. I wonder if we could sell it out tomorrow, Johnny, before Monday comes. Who is in on Monday? Rebecca's in on Monday. It was meant to be my show. Maybe we could sell it out before Monday. Who knows? It is live right now over on the website for you. Molly Ann, I'm going to get told off. Let's just, right, for the record, I would like it to be known that it was Johnny's idea, okay? Molly Hannah says, one more day to enjoy you, Joe. You have indeed. And then I've got 5 whole days off. I'm back with you. I don't see you here tomorrow. I will see you next Saturday. Just one more. I want to give you one more quick look at the workstation before I leave you. It is incredibly busy. That purple is phenomenally busy at the moment, which is excellent. And then what I've also got here is the pink option. Remember what you've got in here, the ability to store things like your guillotine, your cutting mats, 12 by 12 pads, all of your Gemini plates, 8 by 8s, pens in here. We've got ball tools, brushes, accessories, explosion powders, ink pads. You've got adhesives in here as well. Absolutely loads in there. Beautifully weighted as well, so you can carry this around, move it around, use it for your crafty items, use it as your home office. It is completely up to you how you want to use it. Right. Well, what a day it has been. If you're here in the UK, enjoy what is left of the rest of your evening. If you're over at Stateside, enjoy your day. I hope you have a super Saturday. Big thanks to Jan, who joined me earlier. Big thanks to Tiffany as well. Sorry about the technical issues. We had Tiffany's connection. Massive thanks to Jake out the back, Johnny and Charlotte, especially Charlotte, who's been in a great mood all day. I'd like to say she's been my favourite person today. Yes, and obviously other than you people, you guys are always my favourite people every single day. Right, I am off. I'm off to, I don't know why I feel the need to tell you what I'm doing. I'm actually going to go home. I'm going to stop and get a snack on the way home. I'm going to watch the news at 10 and then I'm going to go to bed. I hope your evening is more exciting than mine. I'll see you back here for another full day tomorrow. Bye-bye.